All right, guys, here we are. We're out here to run the Pro4 converted to a monster truck. So this is a long wheelbase monster truck. You can see we've been getting tons and tons of snow. This parking lot is actually pretty muddy, but it's the best I can do for now. I haven't ran a car in over a month, so I wanted to get out and test this thing, see how it does. Still got tons of power to even pull wheelies with that longer wheelbase. That's because it's so wet. It's got good traction. It's only about 33 or 30 degrees out here today, or right now. If I can hit the jump right on. One thing I've noticed with these Team Associated trucks is they don't like the cold weather, so they have a tendency to brake a little bit more. Seems to jump pretty good. It's still pretty controllable. Uh-oh. Yeah, so this is the Pro4 converted into a monster truck. If you have the monster truck already, the easy way to convert it is just to buy a chassis and a drive shaft. And then you have a long wheelbase. That's the cheapest way to go about it. I was thinking about buying another Pro4 and just keeping this one as a monster truck. I want to see how it handles, because I'm still going to keep my regular rival. I love the way that thing drives. Boy, this thing jumps good. Nice landing. I had somebody comment on my channel earlier having a hard time with the suspension arms breaking on the Pro4, and I'm like, I've had the rival MT for almost 2 years now and I haven't even broke a suspension arm. I guess it just depends on what you're crashing into. Maybe the temperatures, because I know the plastic on the bulkheads is a lot more brittle in conditions like this. Yeah, this thing jumps awesome with that little extra. I don't know if we can do, I'm pretty sure we could probably do a backflip, but its initial reaction isn't to do a backflip. I don't know if you guys can see that. Looks like we bent one of our brand new heavy duty axles already. That sucks. Sucks big time. Those things are $45 a pair, so it's $90. $90 first run out, and it's bent. I don't like that idea. Haven't bent or broke any of the axles on the metal axle part of the plastic shafts. I broke the plastic shaft itself. Oh, ew. Man, thing real jumps nice and flat. Get a good distance is kind of what I was hoping for with this thing. That was kind of the point of buying the shafts and putting them on, is finally just to test them and see how they are. I've had a few people ask me if I've used them yet and are they worth it, and I mean, the first battery pack out and they bend, and that doesn't have nothing to do with the weather. Oh, durability test. Know how many wheels are wobbling. Holy. You guys see that? Axle shaft no good. So the heavy duty axle shafts, if you can see, I'm back up here. Both wheels are wobbling on the left side. So that's 2 bent axle shafts in the first run. Now, somebody told me they kept breaking theirs. I can still run it if they're bent. They just are a little crazy wobbly. So, not a good initial impression of those things right out of the gate. Probably be better off with the plastic ones. I don't break the plastic ones very often, and they're way cheaper. Oh, that was a error on my part. I couldn't decide what I was going to finish doing there. So we know it'll backflip. Let's try it again. Nope, you got to get it just right. So it doesn't backflip as easy, that's for sure. Yeah, see, the short wheelbase monster truck, that would backflip that no problem. This thing's fast. Handles pretty good, I like it. I mean, the surface isn't the best out here, but even when it's dry, this surface is a little loose. All right, I'm loving the way this thing jumps. All right, guys, here's the aftermath. I went a little bit longer than the video and just kept goofing around, and here's what we ended up with. A totally beat up body. That might have been a painting issue. Maybe I scored the body too much. So that's a bummer. Brand new body. And then we have broke an arm, an upper link, a rod end. We broke a rod end. Shock is still straight, thank goodness. Those shocks are not cheap, but they seem to hold up really well. And I broke a lower bumper mount, which I have broke those without, you know, those break pretty easy. They're not very strong. Other than that, I had a lot of fun with it. The long wheelbase was definitely worth it. This thing hauls, it handles so much different. It jumps exceptionally far if you have a nice ramp, and it doesn't want to just constantly do a backflip. So yeah, I really like the handling. Not really going to say that I recommend the upgraded drive shafts. I think for the short course truck, smaller tires and stuff, I probably hold up a lot better, but the monster truck definitely bent. And I had a few bad landings, so, but still, they shouldn't be bending like that. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.